Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Thank you for coming in on a Saturday night. Each and every one of you for jumping on in. We're going to break it down for Bitcoin like we do every single day. We got a possible short going. We're battling it. Is Sam A going to get slammed? Or are we going to win the short? We're going to find out. Stay tuned for more, baby. Let's go. Bring it, baby. Crypto is live. Let's do it, baby. Let's do this. I'll see you in 10. I love y'all. Diabolical. We have made it back to the ship. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. Shout out to Master Friend. Who is that guy? Anyone know who that guy is? Said it'd be $27.99. God bless each and every one of you for jumping on into the live stream. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the love. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious assets with me, and that is your time as we run to these higher levels of frequency. God bless each and every one of you. As you can see, I'm in a short right now. I'm down 6 beans. I put $500 in it, 66x leverage. It's a $33,000 trade. I mean, come on. All right. I then ran a demo account next to it for $35,000 at 5x short. That would be a 6.9 Bitcoin trade. It's down $100. All right. Once, I have this pretty good strategy that I've been very highly accurate trading with the leverage. Just got to up the ante at the right times. I adjusted it, looked at my statistics, looked at what I did, and I said, I just got to adjust it at the right time. And man, that's a good intro. Music that appeals to just about every type. Love you. Shout out to Pet Stock in the house. God bless you for being here. Thank you for jumping on in. Well, God helps me pick the right music. God knows how to bring people in. Listen. Today is a big stream. It's a huge stream because it's the stream before my buddy, the Crypto Leverage Masterclass tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern with Grandmaster Friend. Become a Leverage Master. Not only do you take a class, but you also get to join a group of people that are doing the same thing with you, attempting the same strategy. And what's great about it is when the season begins and the bull run runs, you can take all my strategies and learn what I learn. And you kind of need to know what I know to know what to kind of advance yourself into this little trick. There's just many tools we can teach you here in the trading group. This is one of them. $150 for serious traders. Hit the QR code or hit the link below. I don't know if you can handle it. Are you ready? I think you can. I'd like to see you in there tomorrow. I've been trading for 15 years. And my team didn't tell me to say this. I made this one up, but I've been trading for 15 years. And I could take this class more than 4 times in a row and get a lot out of it every time. So don't be pompous enough to think that you could spend $150 somewhere else. Don't be pompous enough to think that you won't learn from this, no matter how many years you've been trading. Give yourself a go, learn something new, meet a new individual that will bring you to another level. Don't be shy, don't be afraid, jump on in. I can't wait to see you there tomorrow. Email cryptolifers@gmail.com or hit the link below or hit the QR code. You might have to email us. And we tomorrow morning, when I do my update, I'll bring it up again. We do accept crypto and payment. Email Crypto Life. Do we look like fools? If we didn't take crypto, we would be fools, right? I'm the Crypto Lifer. If I said no, then I'd be kind of like, Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. All right? You do have to be in the trading group to join the class. This is an exclusive advancement inside the class because we don't want to feed people stuff if they're not ready. We want to make sure we're bringing you through the proper way. All right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. So I'm in a short for Bitcoin. I'm going to explain why in a quick second. Master Friend feverishly asking. You can see my work. I've been doing this all day on my own. I hide my own work. See, my own work can be as messy as I want, right? Because it's mine. But when you all want to see what I'm doing, I'm like, all right, now I got to clean up. It's like, now I got to clean it up. Clean it up. So we've been getting rejected by the 200 SMA, but we just hobbled back above it. It's kind of a big deal. We're making a symmetrical triangle that could go either way here for Bitcoin. We've made a low. We've made a higher low. Right? There's a low, there's a high, a higher low there. We have a low, a high. We have a high, a low. Kind of a higher, well, actually a lower low, sorry. We have a high, we have a low, we have a lower high, sorry. We have a lower high. I get jumbled in my own words, but I know what I'm saying. I swear to God, I'm not that bad at this. I promise you I'm good at something in life. It's not TA, but I'm good at something, all right? Yeah, see, I'm not good at even live streaming. See? Crypto Billy, you got to call me when that happens. My wife doesn't care. She should be watching the stream, but she doesn't care. She's got family over, though. All right, so here's the deal. Don't worry, I was yapping most of the time. So here's my trade right now for Bitcoin. I'm up 2.24%. We're jogging now. We're jogging. We're jogging through. Hey, what's up, man? You say hi to your neighbors when you jog, right? Hey, Karen. What's going on? What's up, Chad? How you been, brother? Oh, me? No, I'm great. No, thank you. Yeah, see you at the soccer field Saturday. Okay, trades up $6, 1.2%. It's been fiddling around doing nittle. I also put a demo trade for 35,000 at 5x, 7 Bitcoin basically. We'll see where this goes. It's only down $30. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, as we keep your blood pumping and your head moving. Let's get it going. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here with me, the Crypto Lifer. So look, I erased everything anyway and started fresh. 15-minute hobbling above the 200 SMA, but just got back below it. And we need this to stay below. This is a battle here. And eventually, we want to make sure these candles close below this yellow line. And just like earlier today. Dude, today was beautiful. We started the morning. If you joined my live stream this morning, I said we're going to pump up to the 200 SMA, likely get rejected. I said if we can't get back above and close, a solid 1 hour candle above 29.5, we came back down, came up, came down again. But that short happened. If you just took the short and held on from the rejection of the 200 SMA, we got the beautiful short to the downside. And we even called the short here out of this little flag. And we got the ride of a lifetime. Boom. Even had a little bit of a rising wedge. So anyway, nailed the short of the trading group. Perfect timing, entry, everything, And then the 1 minute long setup that I've been teaching everybody. And you only trade this 1 minute long. You don't care about the rest of the market. You get the divergence. I get the problem with it here is you kind of have it here, but you got to wait for the real strong uptrend on the RSI. Sorry. You got to wait for the real strong uptrend on the RSI. There you get it. There's in the divvy. You get away from the 21. The 21 curves. Get that curve or a little pre-curve and boom. And if you have the guts, what you do is you buy blind, stop loss somewhere in here, and you ride this thing to the 200 SMA. You might get higher, but that's greed. This is all greed if you take more. To me, I just get out at the 200 SMA. And you can do this over and over again. It's a behavioral pattern that happens over and over again. You'll be able to find it if you just look for it. You'll get a crazy divergence. You'll leave the 221. You'll come back to the 21, and then you'll snap up to the 200, and you'll be able to grab this value here. All right? And the idea is I'm perfecting how to trade with 60x leverage regularly, right? So to me, that's all I need. I get a 0.18er times 66, right? I'm in there for 11%, I'm just, and that's 11% in a half an hour, up, down. You might even come out quick on that first run I might come out. And that's 11%, 10% in 3 minutes. Okay? So this is just an overall, happens again here. You get the divergence. You pull the 21 away from the other moving averages. You snap back to the 21. You take your price you take your money when you get to the 200 SMA. So we went over this morning over and over again. It's just funny. We went over it this morning. I took pictures of it in the trading group to show people because I wanted you to print this out. If you're in the trading group, and first you got to take the leverage class, number one. Number two, thank you, master friend. I appreciate you, bro. Wish I was looking at my DMs. That's 3 times in a row. I'm going to not do that tomorrow. I'm going to write a thing on my screen. Don't do this tomorrow, Anyway. But let me find this. Oh, yeah, Lifer charts. So today when I was during the live, I just hope people knew why I was posting, because I just posted this. But I want you to print this out. Should have taken these white lines and made it be distracting. But the point is, there's the divergence to the 21, and you take profits at the 200 SMA. And if you can print this out, leave it at your desk, because you'll forget what I'm teaching you. You'll go through so many concepts and things will happen. So just keep paying attention. Okay? Just pay attentiones. All right, let's get back to brass tacks for BTC. It's going Sid's way, which is sideways, if you know how we do here. So, remove my moving averages. Look at price action by itself for a second. Take a deep breath and relax. Major resistance at the premium, okay? If you want me to go there, I'll go there. Support at the discount, right? And here we are, what I would call the point of control, right? And you can see this stuff too here. If you want to go down here to your, where are you, baby? Right here, fixed range, and just grab it from the areas that you want it. And you know, we got premium, a discount. Kind of says you're near the value area lows on this VRVP. However, I trust this one a little more, and we're losing this node, and we could go even lower. But we did already tap the lows of this VRVP. Usually, it's like you tasted it, you usually come back up again. You know, we'll see. I'm not saying that has to happen. I'm just pointing out some things that I'm noticing in the charts. All right, so I'm going to start fresh again, just for my own mind. So we know we have a key level here of resistance. And right here, too. Couldn't get above 25.9. If we flip 25.9 and get above this point of control, I would even like to flip 26,080 to long, but, you know. And see how we kind of got stopped inside the middle. We're kind of in this gap, which is weird. Usually in the gap, you're going to complete the move. We kind of did, though. There's the wick up. There's the wick down. It's interesting. We're hanging out inside of a fair value gap, which is pretty weird. I love these gaps, though. Pause. No pun. Don't go there. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. I know what you did. Don't think like that. All right. That was, you know, that was your old days. You're not doing that. All right. So levels to watch for Bitcoin. A local resistance at 25,865. All right. We also have a resistance here at about 25,893. Okay. We could be making this trend line here and beginning this downward motion. This is a rising wedge. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. I'm hoping I'm answering the super chat from we have a super chat from a master friend. I've never heard of this man. A master friend. What a nice guy. Canadian he seems to be. He said, could you check Bitcoin, please? We're going to do that for you, my man. We're going to get it done. I hope we're doing okay for you. I hope you're approving of the language, of the nomenclature. Tonight's book, Double Cross by Sam and Chuck Giacana. This guy's giving us a book a night. That means you have to read a book every night to keep up. All right. So we have a high, we have a low, we have a lower high. That's a downtrend. I'm expecting a move to the downside for Bitcoin based on trend. Doesn't mean it has to happen, but here we go, right? All right. So this is something that I'm watching and looking at. Zoom into the 15. And I do see a bit of what's called a symmetrical triangle. And I'm open-minded to this idea as well. All right. We'll align it here. Boom. But to me, this says we go down. You know, 1 hour wants to dump on you. Look at that, like 1 hour to the downside. Could it dump on me live so I can look smart? Could you just do it for me live so I can look smart? You know what I mean? It'd be cool. You know? So I can win my trades and be cool, you know? And everyone will know I'm the cool guy, right? Like, he's up 1%. You know what I mean? Like, that's the cool dude on Saturday night wearing a tie. I mean, there's the dump. There's the dump. There's the dump. Dump. There's the dump. There's the dump. There's the dump. There's the dump. $25, 5%. $25, 5%. $25, 5%. I said 5%. I said 5. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just being stupid. But the Saturday night stream, I try to be funny. It's Saturday night. Some of you might be going out tonight. Somebody might be having fun. It's only 8:30. The stream ends at 9:30. In New York City, I used to go out at like 10, 11 o'clock. Like, you went out at 11. You got home at 4. Like, you partied for 5, 6 hours. I mean, you started with your buddies at 7. It was crazy, man. I did it all. There's the dump. 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 So we're in the money now on that dump, right? And what's cool about it is it already kind of decided to break this too. So that's cool. So rising wedge breaking to the downside 68% of the time. I waited for this dump for hours. I've been calling this short for such a long time. My trading group doesn't realize that I've been deadly for the last few weeks. Like I'm a good trader, but I've been deadly for the last few weeks. Just absolutely nailing it. 8%, $40 on 500. Give me that. I will eat you. I will take that. We're taking this $300 all the way to $1,000. 70. We're up. Yeah, we're in the money on the big boy trade now. Let's go. Let's go. Take this demo account to the moon. Let's see if I have anything I need to worry about. Is there a divergence happening? Is there something going on a smaller time frame? We're getting very oversold in the smaller time frames. You know what I mean? But we broke some key levels, in my humble opinion. You know? Kind of a shoulder, head, and a shoulder there going on. See that? You hit the measured move too. Look, if we shrink this down to like the 1. Yeah, look at that. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Even look at this. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. Broke to the downside. Bear flag in it. Got a little, not even too strong of a divergence here, which tells us that we could probably go lower. So now you switch to the 1 minute and just make sure you're bear flagging. And you just want to make sure you can make continuation bear flag patterns here on the smaller time frame, right? But there you go. I mean, anyone that took the short will be, you're in the money 12% at one point, right? So now I play the game. I'll show you the little game I play here. All right. 25-8-30. All right. All right, so. And I'm getting really comfortable being at 66 leverage. Like, it's just something I'm doing every day now. I'm just getting very comfortable with it, right? Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay, it's just gonna make me do it both. It didn't the other day. I just could put a stop loss because I just want to ride. You know what I mean? Take profit for now. I'll say 25-200, but I wouldn't mind changing it. That'd be a nice $800 take, 166%. We may get it too. Creeping back up now though. Let's see. I'd rather just see it. When I watch the trade, I'll watch the trade. I don't want to be too close. I'll make it far then. I don't want to make it too far. You're messing with me now. Funny. We'll see here. Lower time frames want to give us a bounce, and they're getting a bounce. Weekend trading's so whack. I never did it. It's so whack. Like, price moves so erratically, all up and down. Like, I didn't know it was so ridiculous. Like, I was seeing a 1 hour candle today. Like watch this 1 hour candle. It was absurd. Look at this thing. It did this, and like it was like here, then there. Like, it was just like And like in a matter of seconds, it was like a 1 hour candle. Is so horrible. Look at this thing. This weekend trading garbage. Look at Bitcoin all the way back to 855 somehow. Futures market way different at 832. Isn't that interesting, right? See, spot on futures not averaging out. We're up in the trades though. 44 and 20 bucks. We'll see. I mean, you could take profit. Again, I called the call. It was up 12% at one point. You can't say that you wasn't in the gain. You know what I mean? I can always like hold myself to that at one point, but anyway. So rising wedge break to the downside. Can we continue? 1 hour's just getting started. Weird. Haven't used it in so long, so anyway, I don't use VMix anyway, so it doesn't matter. Didn't really matter. It doesn't break the bank over here. Doesn't stop us. Let me take a look at the chat here and what's going down. Let's get it. Can you check Bitcoin tonight's book? We're still looking at Bitcoin. Master friend, I hope we're doing well for you. Price go up or down. Stop loss and profit. And it's a long weekend to boot. That's why I love Scalp Boulevard. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Monday too. You know, if you can add different coins at Fiat League to the watch list. Thanks, man. I mean, they have so many different ones. You can just pick whatever you want. I don't know if you can add. You kind of just click what they got, I believe. Yeah, I don't know about it. So, back up 3. I'm telling you, I'm the king of 3%. I tell my trading group this every day. And I show them a 3% gain every day. And I write this. And it's now like a running joke. I told you, I am the king of 3%. But honestly, it's kind of like a trophy to make 3% every single day. I post a 3% gain now almost right every day almost. Like, I think I've been on a streak. Someone could kind of see how long I've been doing it, but it's been a streak. Right? The king of 3%, man. Hey, I'd rather be the king of 3% than a losing trader. You know what I mean? Like, so here we are. This is kind of what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. It's a mess, right? But this makes sense. And the 15-minute kind of like makes it look a lot better. Could be a further drop actually, making this further, come further down. So this could be just the beginning of a move. All right. The 1 hour also had to come back to the 21-day moving average. It was a little far from it right here, and it did that too. So even that short alone was an easy short, just knowing that the 1 hour would come touch the 21. See that? Once we got here, like, oh, I'll trade the 1 hour back to the 21. Here, I'll trade the 1 hour back to the 21. These are simple little scalps that can work. All right. Bitcoin really annoying to trade. Almost so annoying that I almost want to just close my trades in profit and call it a day. But we'll see. The 1 hour looks to me like it may want to roll over here. Let me double click a look at it. Yeah, I mean, it's bearishly crossing right now. It could flip at any moment. Anything could happen at any given moment, all right? That's why I watch these. So what we want to see is some type of bear flag here. And we want to get another move down here on this leg. Target, that's my first, that's the target there, 25.797, 25.8. Then we got a target here at 25.748. Another chart I had 25.727 area I wanted to touch on. So I want to see this rounded. You want to see it make a low, a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, right? You don't want to see too strong divergence. This divergence is not that strong here. You know, you want to see this really trending up. You're not getting that right now. It's not, even this is a downtrend here, while this is also a downtrend. So like, you'd like this to be an uptrend. Personally, tells me that there's more momentum to the downside, more than likely, based on just that idea alone. The energy, that's a frequency that you're reading when you're watching the divergence. It's a, hey, I want to move this way, but I can't move that way, So So this is kind of what I do, man, and I track it, right? Make sure we're kind of sitting there in the pocket. We got the stop loss. We could lose $5, right? We can't lose a lot of money. It could come up, stop us out, and dump. And we could miss the move. It doesn't matter. We're okay. I'm okay with all of that. I'm okay with everything. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying the ride, man. Life is the journey. You know? Now we're down the lowest we've been in a while here. $10. 2%. I'll be honest, I don't trade weekends a lot, and weekend trading is stressful, man. Whoever does it, like, shout out to you. It's kind of nuts. It's, like, not easy. Like, price action moves real slow. Then when it doesn't, it moves, like, up and down. Then it just, all of a sudden, just, like does random stuff, like, out of nowhere. Pretty wacky. That definitely was a liquidation, but it probably just wasn't strong. Let's take a look at what BOOKMAP's got in store for us too for tonight. Oh BOOKMAP, show us the liquidity. Tell us where to go. Tell us what to see. Oh BOOKMAP. Okay, so look, BOOKMAP's saying that we can kind of go reach for the stars here at 26.2, get a nice rejection, and then come back to that big boy has been sitting at 25,000 for days now. And even get filled when we got pretty low. This person believes, look, 1,276 Bitcoin. This person believes that they can gobble up a lot right there at 25,000. Interesting. The closest zone of liquidity is above us, suggesting we may kind of try to grab that golden ticket. What will happen, the first thing that will happen is the 50-minute will have to get back above that 200 SMA. To me, it has a ways to go here. And it could drag, we could get a death cross here where the 200 could cross that. I'm just staying on my short humbly, waiting it out. Taking its time, but, that number changes to a 7, this whole thing will switch eroni. And we're watching this, look at this oversold, overbought 1 hour, 1 minute in a rising wedge that breaks down 68% of the time. Seems to be already kind of breaking the trend, in my humble opinion. Yeah.
There's a huge wasp in the house. It's this big.
Okay. What do you want me to do? Come on and talk while I'm not here.
No,
Yes.
no,
Come on and talk.
I'll kill myself getting the wasp.
You see that? She said there's a huge wasp in the house, and I'm like, all right, come on and talk on the live stream then, and I'll go get the wasp. She's like, no, I'm too afraid of it. She's more afraid of being live than killing the wasp, which is interesting, right? Nah, she's not afraid. She's probably just not ready. She wants to be like look perfect, She was cooking and stuff. I put her on the spot. Don't put your wife on the spot. I'm teaching guys how to be rude. Don't be rude, man. Be a gentleman. Always be a gentleman. I'm going to correct myself right now. Straighten up, So look, this level, look at this. Just see this crazy bump out of nowhere. Like, come on, man. Like look at these candles. They're just disgusting. Look at them. Look at them. There's no market structure. There, at least we had something. This is crazy. Like, that was supposed to go down, man. You're oversold on the Stokes, man. Do what you're supposed to do. Stop playing games. It's like, no, I want to come back to the 21 and pump to the 200 again, like you tell me to do every time, Sammy. I got to wait for the 21, and now I'm going to pump to the 200 SMA. Like, I tell you what, man. Do your trades and walk away. Staring at the trades is the worst. Like, looking at this thing all night is so annoying. $11, 2%. This one's back to break even now. The big boy. Just gotta trust the TA, man. This breaks down 68% of the time. I don't care whatever kind of fojo they're trying to do. All right. Let's jump into the chat right now. I need a distraction for a second. I need a distraction from the trade. Shout out to everybody here. And it's a long weekend to boot. Yeah. Let's go, baby. Jeez. You tell Bitcoin who's boss, man. Set your stop loss and leave it. MCUSD at the bottom of the pattern on the daily time frame. It all depends what Bitcoin does. Still in your live short from 27.1. for last profit intact. If there's not a golden pocket at 24,200, not my advice. Wow, you're still in the short from 27.1. You're the man, dude. God bless you, brother. It slowly breaks, then drops the remaining. Saturday night's all right, baby. Shout out to Rave Song Records in the house. Show us how to rave, baby. Seymour Riddy Cabrera, my man. Shout out to Noel Del Socorro. Let's get that lemon in the water, shall we? Shout out to Justin Reason. We love you, brother. 4-hour Death Cross sound. That's a beautiful thing, isn't it? That could get us paid. Honestly, usually you'll go more sideways if the stock market's closed, but you never know. We'll see what the TA brings us. But in general, you'll go more sideways, less action, volume will be sucked out. It'll be like a Friday or a Thursday. You'll go slow. Things won't go as easy, you know? It'll be tough. You'll get in these broadening, rising, falling wedges. They actually can break up over time. Wow, we've been at 25,850 now, basically on and off for the last hour and a half. Pretty crazy. Boring. Hugging 2%. Break even. I'll be honest, I wasn't going to trade today, but my wife has family over, and it's all women. You know, I just had Afghan cuisine. Very interesting. It was like these little, like, dumplings, Afghan dumplings, I guess you would call them, with some meat and, like, a yogurt sauce with peas on top. I did my best, and I actually they were pretty good. I ate like 10 or 12 of them. Wasn't too bad. You know what I mean? I don't know. You do me. You tell me. Have you ever had Afghan food? It's pretty interesting. It's cool. I get to eat worldly in the house. My wife is, you know, she was born here, but she's Afghan. Oh my gosh, those are so good. Shout out to Infini Mazda. My man knows. Sounds interesting. I should have taken. I was gonna take a picture and bring you guys in. That's a great short, man. Thank you. Are you talking about you're funny? Your 19K call had my head going crazy. Back testing the daily and the weekly, monthly RSI. Now, it looks possible.
We got it out of the house.
Could you show me? Could you bring me those just a plate of those things you cooked? I just want to show. They want to see what it looks like. It would be interesting for them.
Why don't you just Google a picture? It's Manthoo. M-A-N-T-H-O-O. M-A-N-T-H-O-O.
Manto.
Yeah.
So we ate manto.
Images. Then type in Afghan food.
Manhood.
Afghan food.
She gave me manhood for dinner.
There it is.
They looked a lot like this. And she put it on a bunch of plates. It looked just like that. It was really good. It's like little mini raviolis, kind of, in a way. It's like a Afghan ravioli dumpling. Pretty awesome. Mantu over there. In America, they call it manti. Also the same thing. Interesting. Manti, Turkish/Russian. Now I'm hungry. Manhood. So funny, right? I ate some manhood today. So there you have it. Let's take a look back into Bitcoin on this Saturday night. Wow, it got flushed up and then got rejected. This has been, see this weekend price? I see that? You don't see this type of, like, see how look how ridiculous it is. Like, it's so ridiculous. They're obviously just getting people out of positions, you know? So insane. Like, it's still respecting the trend line. It's still, to me, inside of a rising wedge. It's still super overbought now on the stochastic. It's like, enough is enough, my man. Like, stop playing around. Like, we know what's supposed to happen. It's almost like the laws of physics have to let it go at one point, but they try to fight it as much as they can at one point. It's going to tap the 200, though. Remember how it gets yoked through to the 200, and then we can try, maybe we can fall then. Getting wild this red night. No exchange market makers to set the trend. Ate some manhood pause, bro. Oh, my gosh. Just stop, man. This is just whales doing whatever they want. I don't know. treacherous trading tonight. I'll tell you what I see now, which isn't good, or which is good, but I see a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder that could blast up. I believe it's about to. I wouldn't be, look, I mean, that's an inverted head and shoulder. Boom. Oh, no. It's like the rules of physics apply now. Like, watch that thing shoot up. I'm telling you right now, I believe it's about to. I have such an instinct about it. Like, oh no. Oh no. And that would take us to 25,884. Liquidate all the shorts right now, real quick. Right? Can you deep dive a little, confirm potential divergence on the 4-hour SDEX? Little bouncing from the bottom of the triangle. Can it bounce? Can it retrace to the 618? You know what's so cool is now that I've done such deep dive in TA, the people that do deep dive TA want to come to the channel and chat. And so it's like, I love all y'all. When you look at a double bag in your day coin, when you look at your bag in a day coin shipping, I remember shipping. We've traded that on and off before. So just be wary. This looks like we may get could get this pump here. Looks like it's happening. Eating my returns. All right, let's take a look at the live chat here and see what's happening by the fan funding. Yo, Jimmy, dump it. Stack McChange sees the day. SPF is Adam and Eve on the 4-hour. We'll take a look at that. And SDEX. Can you check Bitcoin? We got that. Ernest Lee for the $19.99. Ernest, we love you. You've been doing that every night now on the night streams. God bless you. And the day, really. And maybe a Band-Aid. Maybe a Band-Aid. Let's get it. Maybe it is just a Band-Aid. You never know. You never know. Oh, no. I spy an inverted head and shoulder. It's also a symmetrical triangle, though, that could go either way. You see it? And you're overbought on the Stokes. This is a battle. I got a little flag here, too. 30-second is in a little flag. See this? Wow, I just see so much all at once. What a rally, man. Is it going to break our hearts? Or are we going to win the short? Enough is enough. Seem to have broken trend now. It's crept out of the falling wedge. See this? I have to say that it broke trend, technically. Craziness. Absolute craziness. Let's take a look at SPF. And don't be me and don't trade on the weekend. All right? Be better than me, okay? Be better than your mentor. See what it just did? It just spiked. See? You see it. You see what it did, right? See? It just hit the target of the inverted head and shoulder. Like, I knew to switch. I knew it. Knew it. Like, Oh, but then it got, look at this. Oh my God, this price action is sickening. Sickening. Look how gross it is. Like, look how horrible they are. Like, just bing, blong, I got stopped out. See? Bling. Of course, right? So stupid. We'll take this thing down, too. Watch. It's so stupid, man. These guys are the worst. So grimy. But, I mean, we did see the inverted head and shoulder do what it was supposed to do so far. So, it wasn't like I didn't know. Rising wedges broke up parabolically, which is crazy. 32% of the time. I'm so happy I'm not in the trade anymore. Like, I don't want to deal with it anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I can kind of just be like, whatever. I can do better. I can look at your charts now and forget about that stupid trade for a moment. All right, let's take a look here. This thing has been moving. SafePal. I put it out recently for a move. I like it. I've talked about it. I went over the fact that this was doing a retest. I called it here. There's your stop loss. Stop loss could be brought to break even now. You were in the money. Shout out to anyone that jumped on into the trade. Let's talk about a win, right? And there's a 14% gain for SafePal. I called it for you. We went over this on the weekly screen share. If you missed it, I mean, I give weekly screen shares. I give so much of my time away to the trading group. I love each and every one of you. And so shout out to each and every one of you, man. God bless you all. You're the best. And I'm just excited to see each and every one of you coming on in and hanging out with me every night. So here's a win here on the Lifer charts. 14% gains. Win over this Thursday night. We talked about it. It's not Saturday night, and you're in the money. I put things in, and there wasn't much to go. I mean, the market's been tight. Bitcoin's been throwing a lot of fear of the market. We still were able to find gains in the trading group. And we show you that's a textbook retest. I called it a retest. I pointed it out as it happened. Bang, bang, bang for SafePal. And that's a before and after for my man Sean. And I even posted it on the 12-hour time frame, which is absolutely beautiful, 12-hour. And I gave you a little bit of a, these are the kind of posts that you get. 12-hour oversold, retest of the top trend line of the pattern. I'm scanning markets for retest for the highest probability places to enter trades. And we're in teaching people where to put their stop losses, teaching people how to use proper risk management, teaching people how to use equations that show you what to do, right? Break it down. Show you what to do. We do this for you every single day here on the channel. We teach. Saturday night, Friday night, Sunday morning. It doesn't matter. We're here for you every single day, baby. And just to be clear, I gave the short around in this area too. So the short's in the money, just to be clear. Like, just, you know what I mean? If you were in the short, I did grab it a little late, but the short was in the money, from when I really started looking at the short. It's still, now it's probably at break even at this point, right? Well, look, the inverted head and shoulder is breaking to the upside exactly like it was supposed to. Like, I saw it. I was about to reverse almost and just take it. But, that's what was supposed to happen. It's an inverted head and shoulder. Isn't that crazy? And my theory that when you get the divergence to the 21, you pump. It's crazy. That whole thing played out. So insane. How I traded against my ruling. But at the same time, this could eventually, like the 1 hour looks horrible. Like what? Yeah, like what is it? Like what's going on here? Like, look at this price action. Like they're literally just going after whoever they want. Look at the wicks. Look at the scammy. Look at the scam wick weekend, man. I don't think I'm ever gonna take a trade on a Saturday night again. Look how disgusting. I'm just disgusted. It's so gross. Like, just by the wicks, I can see the greed. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, that's not a real candle. They don't do that. Like, candles make real... Like, candles have price action. If we saw this all the time, like, nobody would trade. You know what I mean? There'd be no spread and everyone would get stopped out. Like, so crazy. I'm disgusted. They even know people were drawing a pattern and then they broke the pattern completely. Made people short the market and then got what little people they could. Which was me, so I'm pissed, And I rack my brain always being like, well, is there something I'm missing? Something I don't see? Am I, like, what is it, This is just nasty chop. I still see it inside this like weird symmetrical triangle. It's back in the triangle again. It's so strange. So it's like it's just back inside a symmetrical after just grabbing as many shorts as it could. Or yeah. Piece of garbage, man. 15 did get back above the 200 SMA with tight moving averages though, and you got low stochastics. That might be a hungry long. See, now it makes you want a long. This is insane. But that's a hungry long there. Like, I mean, 15 possible scalp on the 15 now. Get out of here. Just because you're above the 200 SMA now. Like, which, they flipped the script on us. Watch them do the same thing again. I'm just going to curiously look at my risk reward. Like, can we beat them at their own game all night long? That looks very interesting for a possible move. It's funny how the 50-minute did the bigger idea too. Had you just got in here and then rode all the way up to the 200 SMA blind. See the long? You get in here and you ride all the way up to the 200 SMA. You see what I'm saying? You find the divergence. This is the same thing I showed you this morning on the 1 minute. It's the same thing. You find the divergence and you ride up to the 200 SMA and you take profit. See that? Do it over and over again, okay? Over and over and over again. I don't know what happened to the music. It got real weird for a second. Like we were talking about, like, the birds and the bees. Anyway, shout out to everybody here. So look, the 7-minute and the 15-minute both want to pump. Usually a big long comes when I see that, I'll be honest, you know? So it tells me, hey, I should switch long on this now. It's so insane. Basically, that's the long right there, right? Yeah. See, my system, my emotions tell me not to do it, but my system tells me that that's a good long. It's crazy, you know? Can't believe the 1 hour won't dump on us though. Like, I'm not trading it because it's the weekend, man. I just don't buy. I don't buy it. But watch it just. I wouldn't be surprised. It is above the 200. It fought all the way to get through there. That's you know, that's natural price action. That makes sense. 15-minute looks like it just wants to start getting loaded. Gonna start ripping through the shorts right now. Let's see. BOOKMAP does have that little place at the top. And look, BOOKMAP has all that. Look, that bar right there now that just came in. Says that you got a long that, you know what I mean? Man. Tiny long. A tiny long. Oh my God, the king of 3%. I'm almost there again. Every percent's a buck on this one. We'll see where we go. Oh, wow. A 200X long? What am I, out of my mind? This was crazy. I just did 200X. I didn't know I was 200X. This is insanity. Like, this could change at any moment. Like, this is nuts. I'm 200X. My liquidation is like $20 away. No. I'm just gonna flash close this. Like, I don't even know. It just, I never would have gone 200X with $100. So now I'm just like, well, I might as well just see where the heck it can go. I mean, for a second, yikes. They don't want me to play this game. I'm out. I'm not losing money. I'm out the second this gets ugly. Ah, now we have to sit here all night. This is the worst. Why was that at 200? What was I doing? It's always at like 66, you know? Dude, I read this right. Like, I read it right. Like, I have, like, look, I've traded this 1,000 times in my life. When the Stokes are turning like this, you have lack of bearish momentum, and you're tight in the moving averages, and you're above the 200, you pump to the upside. Like, I read it right. I've seen it happen 1,000 times. Out of 1,000 trades in my life, this happened 700, 800 times. I've seen it over and over and over and over again. Like, it happens over and over and over again. If it doesn't happen tonight, it'll be an anomaly. I'm like screaming at the chart. Look, price action's not even moving. Like, what is going on, man? So insane. Like, this is just like torture right now. Sorry, you guys are seeing me go through torture. Giving you guys something live to watch tonight while I squirm and squeal. You know? Mike Saylor is watching the stream and messing with you. Right? He's like buying and selling thousands of Bitcoin. Short at NMR for $24. Took some profits now for the scalp as I traded on the weekend. I love Tuesdays as I get up every day with God. Shout out to my man. I love you too, man. It's all in the game. Don't trade 200s long ever, please, unless you use our strategy, like Master Friend strategy that he teaches with the dollar, and like you know how to do it. All right, my liquidation is so close. Okay, so close. And I wish the 7-minute had a little more gas in it. This may play out. We never know. Let's see. This could be quite a lucrative trade in the long run. No, I'm not cross. I'm isolated. I'm isolated. I don't do the cross. Yeah. Snap a greenie right here. What is a snap a greenie, yo? Snap a greenie. Yo, kid, snap a greenie, yo. I love you, man. Yo, snap a greenie, yo. Use cross, my man. Yeah, cross, I would get more juice out of it, but I'm not. Believe it, I just don't. Trust me, all right? Just trust me, Cletus. 3% incoming, hit and roll, baby. I know, right? It's not a diamond. Push through the bearish order block. Dude is a hustler and also seems to be a real good guy. Inspires me every time, even when I'm having fun on the weekends. Shout out to Sorry, man. God bless you, man. Crypto Liver's a real G for real, man. God bless you, man. I love you. Thank you for just, supporting the brand and advertising my personality. God bless you, man. $887 order blocks. So bearish right now. Top G, baby. AI messing with us. Shout out to Justin Cashmore in the house. Shout out to After Hours Investing. Shout out to my man, Master Friend. Shout out to Crypto Street King. Shout out to Sniper Paul. James Armstrong, Jimboard 66, my man. Andrew Simone in the house. Price action is absolutely ridiculously weird. I'll be honest. It's the strangest, slowest. Look at this price action, man. So odd. I should duplicate this so I can have it on another window in case. I gotta have that one like at the most ridiculous. So if you're just joining the channel, I accidentally opened a 200x leverage long with $100. My liquidation is very close. It's $25 away, and I'm done. All right, I'll be cooked. All right, I'll lose 20% of my portfolio in my race from $300 to $1,000. Put my hand next to the exhaust, really trying to feel the action. My man. 25,963. Dude, you guys are throwing out great targets that make me just like, it's funny when you're in this deep, like all I need is a buck and like what they just won't even give me a, look at price action. It's going 3-2. I watched this yesterday do this. 3-2, 3-2, 3-2. It was the weirdest thing ever. Look at this. I watched this the other day. 3-2. Ooh. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's push through the order block, push through the order block, push through the order block. Hey, push through the order block, push through the order block, push through the order block. Hey. Come on, baby. What? Just Such strange price action. Really weird. And it looks like we're stuck in time. You know what I mean? Pump it. Take profit if it's done. You're funny. Ooh, that's a solid pump. Come on, man. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Follow through with volume. Follow through, baby. Follow through. Give us a move. You got a gap in the VRVP here. At least give me the node. 938, and I'll take it. Give me 938. I won't be greedy. I'll take 938 right at the right here. Right here, Bubba. Right here. Right here. Show me you love me, baby. Show me you love me. Better drop to the 1 minute. No. I'm staying on my 15. I'm staying on my 15 today. I'm staying where I need to stay. All right? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 200x leverage is so stupid. Like, oh my God. It's craziness. I did this for the people, man. I did this for just... You got this, Sammy. Crypto clown, man. We don't know, man. We don't know. We got it. We're getting... we just... Now the 7 and the 5 are getting overbought. I know that. It's freaking me out because they're going to start collapsing. And then I just... the 15. And there's so much going on. I'm just so curious to see where this goes. What is 200x amongst friends? I'm not going $5 200x. I'm going for... You're funny. You're not missing anything. It's just manipulation. This is the stream. This streams I'm here for. You're funny. I bet I could make spinach dip in sourdough bread bowl and come back, and Bitcoin wouldn't have moved. It's possible. It's possible, right? Oh yeah. Now this trade is just the demo trade. Well, because I got real money, so I was like forgot about the demo trade, which is sad, but it is what it is. Are you not entertained? This is like a good thriller movie, so suspenseful. I'm on the 15 and a standard check-in on the other time frames periodically. Dude, imagine giving someone 18 grand that was only worth $92. Like, this is the problem with the world today, you know what I mean? Tomo, I screwed up this morning. Dude, you want to make money or what? There are many coins moving. Drain the swamp. You're funny. I'm on the 15 as standard and check in on the other time frames periodically. Bitcoin becoming like gold, real slow. I know, right? Okay. Smoking wings, wow. That must taste great. In Dubai. Dubai wings. All right, so this is just like, all right. SFP looks like it could continue. 12 hours got some more gas. Look at the smaller time frame. 1 hour actually just made a flag and continued to pump off that 21. Same thing that it... See how that hit the 21 there? And then we zoom out to the 12 hour, and the 12 hour hit the, came into the 21 in a flag. That hit the 50, but the similar ideas here. Similar concepts, similar ideas. Looks like that could continue to the upside a little more with gas too. Everything kind of waiting on Bitcoin as it flattens out again. Wow. Trades like this, you're supposed to be either liquidated by now or made the money. Like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? Absolute craziness. Like a slow 200x leverage trade. Like, that's never... I never even knew that was possible. Oh, yeah, because I isolated at 6, and then... Yeah, okay, I remember now. Sam, you ever play on Rollbit? No, I don't play Rollbit. I'm not into, like, gaming stuff, but that sounds cool, though. You know what I mean? Okay. This candle's closing bullish, opening bullishly. We just got this candle to close above this candle. That's a bullish sign. Okay. Push through the block now. Come on, baby. Clean up, baby. Clean up. Clean up. Clean up. Everything going your way. RSI above it. Stokes, everything going your way, baby. Come on, baby. Show it like you mean it, baby. Oh, come on. So whack. So whack. Look at that. Oh, and now I just got a flash close. That's the thing about this. Like, I'm just trying to take a shot. Like, I'm not trying to lose $50 when this market takes a dump on me, you know? So I knew we were going to lose this. Why? Because the 7-minute got overbought. Like, it's so annoying. You get it? We want it to, like, you know, 5-minute got overbought. See? We need the 1-minute retest to, like, save the day here. We don't get a retest on the 1 minute, this thing's a wrap. We got to get the pop. Got to get this pop here. Otherwise, we're going to the bottom of the pattern and this thing's over. So crazy. FTT on a serious downtrend. Doesn't anyone want to short that? Yeah, we could short that. Looks like a macro W making the difference on the 12-hour. Yeah, but Bitcoin's moves both directions a few thousand at a time. That's why I like trading it. Yeah. There's that retest. We need that bounce, though. Shout out to the 485 people on the live, 248 likes on the live stream, $62 in chat revenue. Thank you so much for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. We're hugging, you know. In the last few hours, we hit the price about 8 times now. Resistance, and it's so whack. So whack. Hit the likes, guys. Shout out to DJ Untold, man. Rick Wilson in the house. God bless you, Ricky Wilson. And all I wanted was, you know, like 963. Was that a lot? I wasn't asking for a lot. We got to 890 and that was it. Oof. Anyway. That's leverage trading for you, Master Chief of the house. I know. If I had 1,000x, we would have made a lot of money on that trade. So just gains. CUDOS is a good coin to look at too. I like CUDOS. I'm going to take a look here. Put it on your radar. It is on KuCoin. Mine at US. Get.io. Bunch of fun places. And, you know, we call this move from CUDOS here. It banged to the upside for 100% gains from when I called it out. It's now consolidating. Let's zoom into this consolidation. I just want to put this coins that are hot on your radar so you know what's going on. It's above its 200 SMA. It's starting to form, you know, a symmetrical triangle. So it could go either way. But I like the consolidation that it's forming, and I believe it's definitely something we want to start paying attention to. We want to look at this, how this fib responded back down here to this fib levels. We could even kind of come here from impulse right there. And we've bounced off the 786 a few times. We're riding Riley kind of on that golden Paquito there. I like what I'm seeing. I really like what I'm seeing here for CUDOS on the 4-hour time frame. All right. And may God bless each and every one of you for being here. You know, my father dying made me such a better person. I will be honest with each and every one of you. Gave me compassion. You know, I don't see the reason to ever be upset anymore for anything. It's just like, I just don't see the reason, you know. Like, somebody said to Ketos, that's supposed to be a huge pump tomorrow. What FUD settings do you use? What fib settings? Just the average fib settings, but I add the 0.65 and the 706 that most people don't have, right? So CUDOS is on my radar here for a possible pumpage to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here on the 4-hour time frame. This coin has produced many a gain for the trading group, many a gain for me when I've traded it too. It's been a pretty fun coin. I would watch CUDOS with an alert here. CUDOS on my radar. Many people have thanked me for a CUDOS idea back in the day. More than once, people, man, that CUDOS trade. So CUDOS comes up in my mind whenever I'm thinking of some gains. I only use FUD settings. I know. What kind of FUD settings? I use the biggest FUD settings. I FUD the settings. Sorry. CUDOS oversold on the 4-hour. Respecting fibs, right? I mean, you know, respecting fibs nicely, getting tight. A move is coming. You know, up or down, a move is coming. So I like coins that are going to move, that have a likelihood of moving. Whether I got stopped out or I hit, I want to see action. You know what I mean? I want to add a statistic to the board. Because a loss is as good as a win, because the more losses, the more wins. You know what I mean? It adds up over time. All right. So we're battling here down $1. It's flatter than, I'm not going to say it, but so you might. The zone. Sam Robert has high leverage crypto trading and it is legit. You should check it out. Let's go DCA. Losses add up over time too. My man, shout out to the bro tip. It all depends on how you trade, man. Let's get rid of Fiat League because that takes out a lot of stuff. And the Manthu, which I ate tonight. I had Manthu tonight. Afghan food, Manthu. My wife makes bread just like that. My wife is Afghan, just so you know. Very worldly in this household. Like Justin Cashmore's household. That's why we get along, Justin. That's why we mesh so well together, you know. I'm not as sexy as you, but, you know, I try, you know. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Look at this. I mean, this thing now is the shoulder, head, and the right shoulder, right? I mean, what is this? Like, this is just, I'm just like, what is going on here, guys? We did call this inverted head and shoulder as it happened. You remember that? I saw it. I saw that. That would have been a beautiful long at 200x. We're getting the retest here. We just don't want it to be a right shoulder now. It's too stressful. I don't think I can handle it anymore, everybody. I don't think I can do it. You know what I mean? This guy says it's his favorite pattern, the old CNB. Oh my gosh. Whale games. I bet there are whale settings. Dude, I'm the king of 3%. All right? I told you. I did it again. I just have to say it. Honestly, to make 3% at 200x leverage is extremely hard. Like, what I'm doing right now is extremely hard. I'm being serious. Like, no, I'm telling you right now, try to make $5 on $100 at 200x leverage without getting liquidated. You gotta know, you gotta be like, you gotta have a know-how. Like, you can't just be aping and you will get liquidated, like, basically 90% of the time. The fact that I'm not liquidated right now, I'm $20 away, $30 away now from the liquidation price. It hits $25,851. The $90 is gone. Do you realize that? I'm in so heavy at 18,000. You get it? Sam, what are the fees on that? This group's gonna make me wins. It was a greedy person in trades, not cool. I appreciate you, man. Don't be greedy, man. Little bits at a time. Check out Cyber. It pumped yesterday. I know you guys love Cyber, man. All over it. Someone just repetitively brought it up on the live. Maybe it was you. Like, to the point of no return. Pumped yesterday, but it dumped so hard. I still saw one of you trading it long again. But that thing got slammed. Looks like it got pumped and dumped or something. I don't know. NMR had a beautiful pump today. Could it continue? There's a chance. It's the hottest thing out today. It's a little too... The moving average is a little crazy, though. I'll go back to cyber. My finger just slipped. Don't worry, I got you. I was just to pull a fib there. Came back down to the 786 fib, pretty close to it. Even wick to it now. Interesting. But the 1 hour is not on my flavor. That could come further. That could even go lower. Come back somewhere here to the 886 retracement. Got pumped and dumped pretty hard, but does it have more gas? There's a chance. I'd wait for it to settle back in, though, into the moving averages. Let's take a look at Casper. Back at 3.5. People said it broke out. Now it's flagging again. It did break out here to the upside. Little flag here and then broke out again. But what you see, do you see this? Swing down and swing down here. While this swings up, you got a bearish divvy there. I'd be careful of that. You're overbought on the stochastics. You're getting tight moving averages. So what you're in is this. And you'll follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin gets a pump, Casper will get a pump. Pretty simple to me. This is what you got cooking here. I don't know what I just deleted. And I just want to say I'm proud of what Ben Armstrong did. And I know he may have made mistakes, but I don't judge people when they come out and tell you what they did. I judge people that hide behind their lies and continue to lie. You know, actually, I don't judge anyone. I shouldn't say it, but like I get away. You know what? And I don't care anyone who judges me for it, but I respect him for doing what he did. You know? I hope I never fall to the same temptations. And any man can. You know, you gotta pray. You gotta keep God close, man. You gotta keep God close. I'm telling you right now, everybody. You know, he told me to keep God closer. Like, he made me pray more. He said, man, he made me realize that it could happen to me, that I'm infallible, that I'm a human, that I need to always be watchful, that I need to always be careful, that I need to always be vigilant, that I need to keep my relationship to God close. Like, he could have saved many, many people by doing what he did. I honestly think he did. You know what I mean? There might be a marriage out there that was about to go on the rocks, but it's not going there because of what Ben did. I'm telling you right now. You know? As crazy as it is. So. Anyway, let's move on from it. But it came to my mind. I just wanted to be like, wow. Like, and honestly, a round of applause to his wife. She is like the coolest person in the world. Like, anyway, and I don't even want to say anything about anyone's, but like, I'm saying good things, but at the same time, I mean, I get it. But man, amazing, you know. So Casper a little overbought here on the 1 hour at a rejection point. Tight moving averages though, looking for it to consolidate. To me, it seems like it may come back down, but may break out. Look for that retest. It could come up and continue. I'm still on the convention here that it's going to go further to the downside. We haven't retraced enough, you know. We need to come back down to the 618. Like, we just haven't sold off enough, in my humble opinion. But anything is possible. We are pretty close. We made a good flag. We did hit previous resistance after price discovery, you know. Maybe I'm too stubborn right now. I probably should buy a little bit right now. Like a nibble, like $500. Like, I should begin the bag again, you know. Oh, wow, we got tanked. I thought I'd be down way more than that at 867. This thing stinks, man. Yeah, it was the head and shoulder. See, it made a right shoulder. Just like I said, don't make it. It made it. Head and shoulder pattern. But now it looks like it might make a right. I might make an inverted head and shoulder here now, though. Look at this. But like, that's like 7 minute wants to dump. That's usually when I would take a 7 minute scalp short. You know, this thing's a mess. No follow through on the volume. If the 7 minute can come down and reset and we can respect this bottom hedge, this thing could end up being could still end up playing out here, you know? I'll give it $30 and I'm out. I'll give it $30 and I'm out. $40. I'll give it $40 and I'm out. Like, $100K is locked away. I will swing the weekly RSI and 50K of it. You know, I forgot about the Casper you told me to send over to BitGet. It's still sitting there. I totally forgot about it. You know what I mean? Pepe Cash's liquidity finally. What's up with that chick being... I don't know. I didn't know any of that. You guys found all that other stuff out. I didn't know any of that stuff. I don't want to know that stuff. That stuff sounds absolute wacky business. Chance we make a right shoulder here. Saturday night antics right now. Imagine if the cup and handle saved the day on this. And we got to 26K on the live and we all got to rejoice and win. My man likes FET. Let's take a look at FET. Keep sending me tickers, everybody. Let's go through some tickers. So I gave you guys FET on the catch on the 4-hour time frame. I like to scalp for FET here, put it out to the trading group. My man Stack was all over it. Stack called it out. Stack Stack always is like, yo, the lifer, yo. 35% gains on that to the upside for FET. Man, we really gave you, I only put out like 4 or 5 charts, and all the charts that I put out, a few, like it looks like 80% of them are banging on them. I put this out today at 12 before I went to bed. I said FET could get a pump here on the 4-hour time frame in that little flag, right? We'll take a look here. We'll zoom into that flag now. That was just this flag, I believe, here. And we got a nice scalp trade out of it. Boom, right? Bam. I posted this at 12 at night last night. There's your before and after for FET, right? I'm sorry, before. And we'll move them together. Watch this. This would be pretty cool. I usually can try to... Look at that. Before. After. Before. After. Before. After. And I called this last night in the trading group. Like, I'm always working for you for $3 a day. I do not stop working Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Christmas night. It doesn't matter. Okay? In a trade, out of trade, 200x, 100x. It doesn't matter. All right? Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Filecoin, thanks, mate. Hey, Sam, what are your thoughts on Bitcoin? I'll tell you one thing that's going to be crazy. This may hurt someone's feelings. He said, I can't afford the Discord. And I don't mean to judge everyone. And you probably, maybe there's something in your life where you can't. My dad taught me to tell myself to never say that. To never say I couldn't afford something. Like right now, I can't afford a yacht, but that doesn't mean I won't be able to pay for it. Like I will afford it. Like I could afford anything I put my mind to. I truly believe that. If I desire something or I think it could help me, I will get it. There's nothing that's going to stop me. If I have to take another job, if I had a job already and I needed an extra money, I would go outside and I would rake the leaves. I'd get a used rake and I'd ask people to rake leaves till I made $100. Like I would drive Uber till I made $100. I would do DoorDash till I made it. I would do whatever it took to get it. I'm telling you right now, there's a reason why I'm here today. There's a reason why I moved my channel. There's a reason why I've pushed myself every single day, because I will not stop. If something is in my way, I will use the obstacle as a springboard to motivate myself into my next move. Every time. And I can't wait for my next obstacle, because that's only going to be my next portal into the next big move. All my biggest losses became the reason why I won. Okay? Cherish your losses. They are the greatest things you've ever had in your life. Your losses are the greatest things you've ever had in your life, because they're what's going to propel you to the next level, baby. On this Saturday night, September 2nd. I hope everyone had a beautiful summer. My kids go back to school this Tuesday, I believe, after Monday. First day of school is the 5th. All right? And everything's back to normal here in the schoolyard. All right? $13 now, a hard 15%. It doesn't make sense. 92 at 100x. I guess it makes sense. Yeah, 9 grand too. Yeah. Nasty. Whack. So whack. NAKA, someone is asking about. Okay. Red Eminent Fox, the mental equivalent, and think grow rich when he pretty much copy him at Fox, just took Jesus out of the equation. So I can't follow that, man. Get your cats out of there, man. They KYC now. Yeah. I will. I'll grab it. I forgot about it over there. Can you explain the 21 to 200 SAM strategy again with time frames and all? That's like a long, you gotta just, that would be me here for a long time. That would take me like an hour. I'm sorry, man. Because that would move multiple time frames, and I explain it every day. When the moving averages get far apart and you find a divergence, you're likely gonna get a drop to the downside, period. All right, when the moving averages get close and tight, you're gonna get a move back to the upside, more than likely. Okay, and you're looking for bullish divergence. All right. Simple, right? So bearish divergence, 21 and 200 are far apart. Bullish divergence, 200 is below the 21 and they're far apart, right? Same ideas though. Tight moving averages is when you want to assert yourself or insert yourself into the trade, if possible, all right? Unless you're sweating profusely like me right now. Okay. So, you know what I mean? Change your prosperity and mindset. Yep. Okay. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. KYC is no problem. I keep telling you. Yeah, on MEXC, you don't have to do that. And my last day on medication, everyone. My last day on medication. Messes up. It gives me like bad taste in my mouth. Doxycycline really messes me up, man. I don't have to do it anymore. Lifer just got liquidated? No. Why? Really? Oh yeah, you're right. Damn, but wait, I just looked at it. It was $15. I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. See, I wasn't paying attention. But I'm so confused. Maybe my internet must not have been up to speed. You see that? No, but my liquidation was 51. Maybe they went to 51 here. I'm so confused right now. I wasn't paying attention. Look. Yep, they liquidated me right there. Bing. But it's weird. I was just down $15 and it was like barely moving. You know what I mean? I looked away for 1 second. Like, that's the weirdest thing ever, man. Like, because I figured I would have time to close it out when it went up or down. Whatever, man. I'm not worried about it. It's so insane. That's not. I just want to let everyone know that's not how you trade. That was just for complete fun. I just want to make that completely. I just want to let everybody know, like, that was for complete fun. Like, Just so everyone knows, this was accidentally set at 200 because I was doing a different type of trade, and it opened up at 92, and I just kind of was like, let's see where it goes. So it was for complete. I just want to make that absolutely clear. Like, I donated $100 for entertainment. You know what I mean? I'll make it back on the stream alone. You know what I mean? So, off advertising. Yeah. Saturday night shenanigans. Yeah. The music fits. The perp chart is a mug. I know, right? So grimy. I keep like trying to get off of these whack charts, but when I get into the charts, I forget. Dude, I'm sweating my face off right now. So hard. So hard. Right? Oh my God. You showed us what not to do. Play brain dance. Brain dance. Lots of SC, homie. What is SC? I don't know what SC. He's like, lots of SC. That's my lunch money for the week. You're funny. All right, now I'm going to reassess. It's like, I'll be honest, today I'm sweating my face off and I'm a little uncomfortable. I got to take the coat off. I'm like too hot right now. It's like, it's too hot right now. I got to turn this fan on. Hold on. I'm like profusely sweating. My God. Oh. So today I also came to the realization, take it off, baby. Wow, people want it off. They want me to take my clothes off. Same here, so hot. Switching long on Soul. A crooked rocket got obscured by the sky. Can we move on, please? I don't know what that means. I love that you were live on the Saturday confirmation. I'm not the only one geeking on the charts. Who needs booze in the club drama? I gave up on alcohol a long time ago, man. Snowy's here, but Snowy would be ruining my coat right now. So no. No Snowy. No Snowy. The second we broke back inside of this trend line too, it was a wrap. You know what I mean? Because we broke out and you're like, okay, a breakout. But it was a fake out breakout. Like it didn't hold water. Didn't hold weight. Funny, I went to this museum today, the Isabella Garden Museum, where in the 1990s, someone stole literally like 200 million, or now worth $500 million worth of art. Like Rembrandts that you could never get again. So crazy. And I was like looking at it. They dressed up like police, rang the bell, and said they had to come and check something. So the two security guards let them in, and then they tied them up, handcuffed them, and next thing you know, they were like, can you look at BABYDOGE? Yeah, we know BABYDOGE, man. Thank you for talking about it. You want us to go over BABYDOGE now? All right. We'll take a look. Last but not least, I just got to go over my last idea, where I believe Bitcoin will go tonight into tomorrow. All right? Oh, thank God. I was like sweating my face off. That was so weird. I was down $15. I literally looked at a super chat and someone was like, didn't you get liquidated? And I was like, what? Like, it's been a half a second, you know? Hey, Lifer, would you kindly take a look for ADA long-term, please? Thank you. You got stopped out of a short-term FOMO long and accidentally did 200X and got liquidated on it. I don't get, these people are funny, man. People like to make fun of me. Make fun of me all you want, man. I'll be your punching bag if it makes you feel better. Do whatever you want. You know what I mean? I'm worth over $1 million and I lost $90 or something. You think I care? Sorry, you made me say it, but you know what I mean? If you want to be a weirdo, I can be a weirdo to you. You know what I mean? Like I made like $4,000 to $5,000 today on a Saturday. Like, anyway. Okay, my car undercarriage is broken and I'm riding around in a whoopee. It's all good, bro. I do it too. I'm a DJ. DJ, man. The robbery is true story. On all the profitable trades, but stay, brother, on a tiny losing one. What the hell, man? Sam, you're a legend. Don't listen to them haters, man. Thank you. In the group, we're all happy about the gains. You can't win them all, I know. Don't stoop to their level, man. I looked at the all-time high of many high coins and high MEXC, high, and saying, you never know what a couple 200 could do. It's a bull run. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, too. Best subscription ever. Thank you for saying that. Shout out to Barber Trader Joe. God bless you, too. Bless us. We all in this together. So, look. There's a chance that Bitcoin does somehow, hold this higher low and get a bounce. This is like the hopeful insanity, but there's a chance, There's somewhat of a chance here that it does happen. On the daily, you didn't make a lower low, so you got to stick to that idea that the daily is still hugging a higher low. All right. And technically, you're in a falling wedge that just broke out and broke back in again and could pump to the upside at one point. Your 3 days very oversold, and your 3 days still has the hidden bullish divergence. That hasn't gone away. No one's really brought that up, but that's still intact. Like, I know that we had a lot of craziness, but we didn't, until we break that low, that's still hidden bullish divergence. So I just, reason why I keep bringing this stuff up is because in my lifetime, I've seen the traditional, traditional signal, and it's been ruined by insane price action. But traditional signal eventually played out over time, no matter how crazy the price action did, or whatever we saw. So I just, I bring that up a lot. I don't think that gets conveyed as much as what I'm really truly trying to say, and I hope some people pick up what I said there. I don't know though. Chance at an ugly W. Best 99 I can think of spending. Shout out to Timmy313. Best traders in the world are in the 99 group, no doubt. Waiting for the 15-cent ADA. We all in this together. Talk about Pepe, please. Enjoy the holidays, family. No movement until Tuesday. Yeah, it's going to be pretty whack and hard to trade. I totally agree with him. Labor Day, man. Last day before people really get back into the markets. It's been a tough summer. I'm also a millionaire for my family business, but I have 4 kids and feel like I need my yearly income to be monthly income. I agree, man. It's never enough. You know what I mean? And I have dreams and hopes to really change the world. And to change the world, you need a few billion. You need a few $1 billion at least. You know what I mean? You need to be able to allocate funds. Like, you need to be able to, a couple billion, you can really, really begin to change the world. So that's the goal, man. Become a billionaire and change the world through positive influence. Use that money to fight all the evil influence that there is. Advertising, make positive advertising. Like, if there's Coca-Cola ads, make ads about drinking, fresh water, whatever, making your own food, all this stuff, just keep it super real. So at the end of the day, we're just still watching the symmetrical triangle. That's it. This is Bitcoin in a nutshell. And you're either going up or down here. Please no bear kiss. 1 hour composite, man, please. Funny. That sounds like SBF, altruistic capitalism. Besides, the more you give, the more you receive. No, he said, I'll take it all and give it back to the poor. Like, he was like, oh, I'm just gonna take it all and just do great things. Like, I'm gonna fight evil with it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna fight evil, man. Like, at all. Like I'm gonna do whatever we have to do with it. Like, and we're also gonna make green energy. There's so many things we can do. We could build our own UFO with anti-gravity, right? Really get to brass tacks with anti-gravity. Get to that element 115. Really, 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 really start changing the world. Like, set up a lab, a science lab. Like, begin to educate people. Start a university. I'm talking about, doing something real with my life, man. Don't ever compare me to that dude. That dude's the worst. It's harvest time, boys. There will be blood. BioMEX back in the house. BioMEX, Tex-Mex. We are the generational shifters, man. And take it from me, weekend trading is like basically for the birds, The 1 hour still says we're going to the downside. The 1 hour still says the original trade, we want to dump down, Low, you have a lower low. The stochastics are turning and you didn't get above the previous high. And I keep saying, don't long until you get back above 29,000, 25,900. You know what I mean? Like, just no point. Even really this level here at about 26,082. Like, these two key levels, this point of control and these areas, if you can't, you You can start with this level. So here's what I'm looking at today. It's a symmetrical triangle. The 1 hour is more likely to break to the downside. Stop loss somewhere above the wick here, right? And I believe that's the most likely scenario for Bitcoin tonight. If I, so I see a short for Bitcoin to the downside on the 1 hour time frame. It just can't seem to get back above resistance. So previous, Bitcoin is showing that it doesn't have any bullishness, right? It can't seem to get back above the area. So I see a move to the downside for Bitcoin. I believe when I show up tomorrow morning, we're either sideways or further down, somewhere here in this box on my morning update tomorrow. And that's what I'm sticking to for Bitcoin. NMR, anyone? I'm in line, so I'm listening online. You're funny. In line, so I'm listening online. You're funny. Shout out to fam. Shout out to GF Burke. Shout out to MTMD. Shout out to Bro Tip. My man. Shout out to Oscar. Can you look at BABYDOGE? Oh, I really don't want to, but I guess I have to now. Right? Coin market cap. BABYDOGE. Wow, so BABYDOGE had a nice pump. And again, I mean, it was in a flag, and it got above the 200 SMA with tight moving averages. I talk about this all the time in low stochastics. For some reason, some of these little coins don't do well on the RSI. Like, they don't give you a good RSI reading. Nice pump for BABYDOGE, right? Getting a little overbought, and it's too far away from the 21. So you think like a probably easy short back to the 21-day moving average. You can even pull a little mini fib here. Back to your 618 or there somewhere. These would be the levels I'd be looking at for a retrace. Let's look at our daily. Yeah, daily's overbought too. 1 hour's roofing, meaning it's curving down and likely to roll over, and it's away for the 21. Yeah, look for sideways price action or a sloping downward movement on that 4 hour time frame back down. Good time to take some profits if I was in BABYDOGE. All right. That was easy. However, could you take a look at ADA long term? Or that wasn't easy, it was simple. Simple isn't easy. Simple things can be difficult, but they can be simple. Cardano, I mean, I just see it in the same thing that I see Bitcoin in, this symmetrical, and you're going either way. These mainly break to the downside, in my humble opinion. And like I showed you before, we're overbought on the stochastic. So when I see a 50-50 pattern in the stochastic's high and curving, it's more likely we break down. Sorry, I want to grab this, not that. Well, I grabbed the yellow line that time. I never did that before. That worked out pretty cool, though. So this is what I see for Cardano, and we could easily see a 24 cent. And to me, it's more likely we break to the downside. All right, but we're consolidating tighter and tighter in the zone, and we did have a bit of a divergence, which could give us that low. And we should. And it's funny that my old saying says this, though. Look at this. So the system says divergence, you'll move back up to the 200 SMA, right? So some mixed signals, just pay attention. I mean, 50-50 pattern. You can aggressively enter with a stop here, or you can wait for it to break out and retest. That's the thing about the symmetrical. Wait for the retest is the best idea because it's 50-50, right? So that's Cardano in a nutshell. If it does break out, you're getting to 26. If it breaks down, you're going back to 24.5, 24.6. Sitting tight at 25, consolidating in a symmetrical triangle for Cardano. All right. Thank you so much for the super chat. I greatly appreciate that. May God bless you and yours for doing that. All right. So weird how slow that was. Like, I don't get it. It sat there for 20 minutes at 50. I never thought I was going to lose like that. I should have taken the $20 immediately, I guess, but that's just nuts to me. You know what I mean? Long term, I mean, ADA long term. ADA long term, it's like, dude, you just, if you lose this level, you're dropping right down here. You're likely probably coming back down to 16 cents, in my humble opinion. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder right there. Look at that. I mean, that's a shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Clear as day. I say short ADA to 16 cents. Looks very likely. Just looking at it quickly, I mean. Just got back home from the lake to get back and watch the stream, man. How was the lake, dude? I would love to have been on the lake with you today. It would have been great. We would have been chilling. I dropped one more. GF Burke. Yeah, I don't, me and you aren't cool, man. You don't get to talk to me, man. You're whack. The Bitcoin Daily 21 is still below the 50. I thought the ETF news was just a fake out, as I believed in the moving averages in the downtrend. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, yeah, the moving averages still look absolutely horrible. We're below the 200 SMA. 100%. 100%. You know what I mean? 100%. Yeah. So. That's Moz for dropping that idiot. Yeah. Appreciate it, guys. That was me, man. Oh, no, it was Master Friend. Yeah, thank you, brother. It's just a weirdo. I'm not cool with weirdos, man. They're weird people, man. I don't do good. I just don't do good with negative energy, man. Strangos. I don't do it. My last day on medication, I'm so blessed. Please. I'm going to go for my Lyme test, and they're going to tell me that there's no Lyme in my blood, and I'm okay. Well played, friend. I'm a human. Shout out to Yonito Zef. I said it one time, but I don't know if I ever said it correctly. Look at price action, just flatter than it's just sitting here. Look, that will go 7.8, 7.8. Look, 7.8, 7.8, 7.8, 7.8. How do I know that? So weird. So strange. Like, how is that possible? That's manipulation, right? Let's take a look at GFAL, my man. God bless you for asking. Games for a living here on MEXC. You know it. You're the picture of perfect health. God bless you. Thank you for saying that. Wow, so we got a nice pump for this. This coin pumped up nicely. This is cool. I'm loaded up in this coin. You guys know it, right? And I've been loading up. We got in down here, and we got in at these lows. Here and here. We started buying into this thing. And we even talked about it bouncing off the top here. And I've been watching this consolidation now for like 2-3 weeks, almost about a month. I see this eventually making a big move further to the upside. And it's only a matter of time, in my humble opinion, that we get a move. Glad I found you. Thank you. Fan funding has them all now. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the likes and the support. Just one click truly helps the others. Bots are the main liquidity tonight. Yeah, I know, right? I guess you're right, man, because you can see it's like bots fighting bots, right? But GFAL, man, is the coolest. It's going to be, I believe it's going to be the new Gala. You know? Gala had a really good pump. It did amazing things. We made some gains. I believe you're going to be able to make some gains with this coin. Again, this is my speculation talking. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. Everyone, the Facebook group. We are doing something awesome. $150 in BTC. But you got to join the Facebook group. Then when you join the Facebook group, let's see what you have to do, right? My team doesn't understand. I need everything written out. Like people got to tell my wife stuff. She has to print out and show it to me. I'm a goldfish during the live stream. My mind has too much going on the charts that I don't have time to even do simple, like, random tasks. I am taking up too much of my brain. You know what I mean? And I'm going to mess up all these things that we're doing. You know what I mean? And I'm confused by them as well. So they got to be neater and cleaner for me to do. And you're like, oh, this guy's a pain. But I just, like, that's how I am, man. I'm anal about stuff. You know? Thank you for your first super chat, Patrick Bellini. God bless you. Appreciate that. Appreciate you for jumping on in. My pocket square fell down too. That's probably why I lost the trade. Definitely. Did you answer me about Filecoin? I already donate or I missed that. Thank you. I'll take a look. I don't know. I wish there was a share button for the Facebook posts. Yes, respect. Yeah. What I did here is I did go to the Facebook group and say, I don't even know what they have to do. I forget. Like, someone's got to print this stuff out for me and tell me, man. You know what I mean? Like, I can't remember this stuff. I'm sorry. You got to share the group to a social media platform or Facebook group or anywhere. And then you can just post the screenshot. So you got to join the Facebook group. All right. Link right here. I just pinned it. It's right there. Join the Facebook group. Once you're in the Facebook group, you have to share it somewhere to another social media place, and then you have to post that to the Facebook group so we can see that you did it. And we'll pick someone for $150 in BTC. All right? So do it. So you can win $150 in BTC. Why not? Who wouldn't want to do that? I would love that. So we've been watching this coin for a long time. The consolidation is real, showing signs of a bigger move to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here. Okay? Now, if you go to MEXC at a zero spot maker and taker fees, if you go to the spot section where I build my bags getting ready for the next 2 years, because I believe we're going to have a massive run at one point, and some of these coins are going to be, at values you'll never be able to get again. So like you see this thing is at a pretty good high here. I got 2,100 worth of this coin. We're up on this coin. We continue to add bags to this coin a little bit here and there. I'm actually going to add, I don't even add, it's such a small coin. The market cap's so tiny. I don't need to add a lot, like $200 here and there. You know what I mean? Just a little bit, just nibbles. It's also at a pretty high point. So I just need to take some nibbles. And I'll try the low point too. And I haven't bought this coin in a long time, But I'm just, I like having bags of things that I believe in. GFAL. So, games for a living, look it up, right? Games for a living will rock in the bull. It's something that I'm definitely building a bag of and getting ready for. So, and that's something I want to prepare you for. Not only do we show you live trades, scalp trades, do that what we just did, kind of craziness today, but we also show you, and that was a mistake. I know I would never have done that normally. You know what I mean? You would have saw me close that other trade for like $7 loss or something, and then I would have just kind of decided not to trade on the weekend. So please know that every once in a while I do things for fun too, and I'm not perfect. But I know there's people watching me. I'm a mentor, so I always have to be careful. I'm in like a glass bubble. I do have to watch what I say and what I do because I'm always being watched and judged in a bit of a way. And I also have, even that, I also have people who look up to me, I don't want to sound like a spammer, but I sent SC and I'm about to deep dive earlier. Covered a number of other coins since then. Can we circle back to SDEX? Yeah, we will. Don't worry, man. Thank you for bringing that back. SDEX. SmartX. Okay, let's see what you said too. We'll go into fan funding and take a look. Okay, so we had Ernest Lee. Wow, we had a lot. Oh my gosh. Wow. I didn't even notice how many super chats came in today. $96 in chat revenue. Look, it paid for the loss. So I broke even on super chat. See that? Hey. So I gambled away my super chat money today. Dang it. Ernest Lee for the $19.99. All right. Maybe a Band-Aid for $5. Let's get it. Master Friend asking about Bitcoin. Tonight's book, Double Cross by Sam and Chuck Giacana. Jason Riggs. Does that trick work in higher time frames? It does. Stack McChange. Yo, Jimmy, dump it. Seize the day. SPF is the Adam and Eve on the 4-hour, making a handle with a drop. We'll take a look at that. All right. SPF MC. We got to look at Merit Circle. Bitcoin strong, bullish on the div daily. What do you weigh heavier overall? Downward momentum on the lower time frames or the div on the macro? I like the div on the macro, but we got to get above like 26,000, right? I look for retests on smaller time frames that just confirm that we, that's all. Because I've seen macro things happen and then the smaller time frames never get it and we can't get it. SDEX, can you do a deep dive on confirmed potential divergence on the 4-hour? Looks bouncy from the bottom of the triangle. Can it retrace to the 618? Can you do a deep dive and confirm potential divergence on the 4-hour time frame? Let's take a look. Well, it did bounce off divergence, for sure. You had double divergence with the swing down. Well, that swung up, and it got the bounce, so it's a good move. And then if you take a fib from, that was the impulse right there. You see it? And you came to like the 886, 786 area, came back up, right? So then you kind of can draw this thing. Or I guess we can include it this way. I don't know. It's tough. Do we say it broke up or down like this? I guess we just kind of begin the channel here. What do you say again? Can you look for information? Potential divergence in the 4 hour. It looks bouncy from the bottom of the triangle. Can it retrace to the 618? I thought it already did retrace to the 618. I think you're down here, I think, right? Are you doing this idea? Do you mean this to the 618? You know, I don't know what you're saying. All right. Looks bouncy from the bottom of the triangle. SDEX. I think we're looking at the same thing, right? MTT, STX, NAKA, DNX, Filecoin. Wow. No LOMs, only lemons, baby. Shout out to Patrick Pelini. God bless you. Hey, Lifer, would you kindly take a look for ADA long term? We took a look at that. We looked at GFAL. We looked at BABYDOGE. We got to look at Filecoin, DNX, NAKA, MDT, and STX. All right. Can you please explain the 21 and the 200? We kind of went over that a little bit. Now, this looks like it can push up to the 200 SMA. See how it's getting that, right? I don't know why he's asking about the 618. I don't know what 618 he's asking about. That's the only thing. So this broke out. Look for it to flag, right? And if it can flag out, it can continue to the upside. To me, that's just that simple. Your daily's got legs to the upside, and you've retraced. I mean, you took a beat down, right? Basically, you know, you're riding above the 786 now, which is a pretty good sign that you'll continue to the 618 fib on SDEX. Let's take a look at STX for a master friend for 279 Canadian. Let's take a look here at MEXC. All right. And this is like the only layer for Bitcoin, really. All right, so it's been... Ordinals have fallen off. No one talks about them right now. So that kind of game is probably quiet right now. But I haven't deep dived, so I could be talking out my face. But right now, I know there's not as... I know when things pick up in popularity, I get into it. And right now, I haven't paid much attention. I'm not saying it's, you know... Look, so this has followed Bitcoin. There's the Bitcoin pump. There's the Bitcoin dump. So, like, whatever Bitcoin does, this will do. Okay? Stochastics are trotting around here on the daily. You see that? The 3 days beat to the ground. You want to bounce. And again, you have this swing down while you have this swing up. A little bit of, not enough, though, for me. All-time low, man. All coins are really getting beat to the ground. I'll tell you that. They're getting beat up, you know. And to me, you want to look at all total 3, too. So... And that's why, like, I gotta just watch these smaller time frames. And like, until you get above some key areas of support and resistance, like, we got some trouble. Period, right? So here's your falling wedge. So, you know, that should break out 68% of the time. You have a slight higher low right there, and you're very oversold in the 4-hour time frame. Like, why can't you get a bounce, right? It's almost a hidden bullish divergence. Not really. It has feels, though. The volume is falling while price is falling. But look, the 21 might just cross the 52, and that's bearish. You got rejected by the 200 SMA. The 1 hour wants to dump on our face. Like, I keep saying this about Bitcoin too. Like, I would short that. I would short that tonight to the downside. You know what I mean? With a stop loss on the other side. Somewhere here or here. I take profits right down there, and there's my 3-to-1, you know, ding the bong, my 618er, and ride this to the downside. To master it or to make sure it's perfect, I'd wait for my 7 or my 5 to possibly get back to the upside here, and then I would begin the short tonight, you know. Possibly that the 7 either does a bearish retest or makes some type of M pattern here. I'm bearish on STX in the 1 hour time frame for now. Now, what would change my tune? Well, there's a chance that this happens. The 1 hour does bend back down halfway or all the way here, and somehow we stay sideways. But I see this 50 coming for the 21. It just did a death cross. The next move after the death cross is usually the 50 coming for the 200. So look, the 21. So look, I'll show you it again here. The 50 crosses the 200 SMA. Then eventually it crosses the 21, and we got even further dumpage, see? And like right now, we're like somewhere right here. You know, so I don't know. There's same thing here. We jumped here, and when the 50 crosses right there, then when it crossed the 21, look how much more pain we had. 50 crossed the 200 right there. Crossed the 21, then it crossed the 21 again, and then we got even more, you know. Just when you see it coming, it's a latent signal, but when you see it coming, it's coming, you know. So I believe we'll be in the green box. The charts convey will be in the green box when I wake up tomorrow and do my update. Sideways, and I see us more sideways to the downside because Bitcoin can't get back above a resistance at 25,900. So it's more likely we wake up and we begin to dump. Also kind of a shoulder ahead and a right shoulder vibe there, if anything else, if we had to go on anything. And lack of bullish momentum in the MACD. The MACD is just the bullish momentum is very flat and just lackluster. There's just nothing. All right. And you're getting overbought after a bearish divergence there too, even on the stochastic RSI indicator. So I am bearish on Bitcoin until it gets back above 26,000. Even a 26,200 retest would be nice. Let's take a look at MDT for a person called Master Friend. Wow. Who's this Master Friend guy? Likes these coins. Okay, MDT. What I don't like about MDT, and I don't know if this might be the wrong MDT, Metadance, because there's an MDT on KuCoin too, right? I thought we used to trade an MDT back in the day. Binance MEXC. Measurable data token. That's what I thought we were playing. I think this is what you're talking about, right? So this thing pumped up really nice on today, you know. But it's away from the 21-day moving average. So very simply, it's gotta do this. One of these two things, and let the 21 come into price action. Get yourself, and then you want to look at your 22. A little overbought. So I'd hold on that. The chance you can get some moves, but I mean, you're really far away from the 21-day moving average now. Dang it, it happened again. This song comes out of nowhere. I don't know how it does it. I want like awesome house music, man. With 100. I don't know, I'm so like. That's funny, a descending triangle that it broke out of, which is rare, very rare. I almost want to say no, it was in this falling wedge and it just, but you know, the 21's got to come off, got to come back. Touch that 21-day moving average, the 22-hour. Big time frames tell you to chill off. You might be able to scalp small, but you know, you're at a resistance. Might come test this with the 200 SMA and test this 4672 area. I see a pullback for MDT. NAKA Moto Games on MEXC. Sad to say we had NAKA like this, right? It fell out of the channel. Now it's going to turn into a falling wedge, so we'll take a look at this. Still got kind of that. I mean, NAKA's in a beautiful uptrend. Look at it. Compared to all the other coins, NAKA's in a beautiful uptrend. But it's in a falling wedge now, right? And once it breaks below the 200 SMA, not the best sign either. Let's take a look at it on the daily. Daily has legs, like it wants to bust out. Also, what people don't realize is whenever you take antibiotics, like I took doxycycline, it messes up your gut health. See, I didn't know any of this stuff because I wasn't knowledgeable about gut health. I didn't realize that your immune system lived in your gut, most of it, and your gut health has everything to do with a lot of your health. It really does. You know, that's an M pattern right there. See that? That's kind of a double top. You know? And the way the moving averages are, it's kind of telling me you're going to get a drop. I'll be honest. Like, I know it's not the best scenario here, but the moving averages tell me we need to get tighter together. And because of that, like, we may get a little pump here, but I see consolidation for NAKA and likely coming back down to test some of these levels here at about 30 cents before it can get a bigger push to the upside. Boom, you know? Kind of like Casper, like, see this trend line and may really come back down to this trend before it can get its bigger move up. It's on a beautiful trend, though, to the upside. Like, look at that thing. It's looking great. And look, then you got it will turn into an ascending triangle. And we'll get this. Right? I like NAKA, strong coin. One of the strongest coins in the game compared to everything else. But I do see some bearishness pullback for NAKA. DNX from Crypto Plumber. Dynex was hot, right? But it had a pullback too as well. And same thing here. Look, even a shoulder ahead and a right shoulder there. They're all doing a Casper. You can learn. That's why when everyone see me trading Casper, I'm trying to teach you that I'm showing you a format. When I was a beginner trader, I would never have known. I'm like, oh, he's showing me one coin. I wouldn't have been able to extrapolate that he's trying to teach me an actual structure that I can apply to any market in the world. Like how you trade Casper, you can trade Tesla. You can trade gold. You can trade silver. You can trade anything the way we trade Casper. Like, you know what I mean? Any single thing you want. That's the key here. All right? I don't think people realize that. I don't know if I would have realized that too. Everyone, if you want to join the trading group, link right here in the description. If you want to trade on MEXC, even if you're just spot and building DCA bags, right? You'll pay 0 fees. All right? And if you use, you'll nail it. 90% of your serotonin is created in the gut. We have energy fields in the head, in the heart, and in the gut. Strongest being the heart. Dude on YouTube saved my life. Milk Kefir, man. There you go. Also want to suggest a multi-strain probiotic. Make sure it has Lactobacillus rhamnosus for sure. Thank you for saying that, man. Can you give me maybe a place to find that stuff? I wake up every day with a blessing. I have Sammy and the lifers beside me. God bless you all. You give me a reason for success, man. You're an amazing person, man. I'm telling you, without us, you would find a way. I know you would, brother. I know you would. I know you would. I noticed when I ate a heap of junk food, I would get the flu, right? Definitely. Sam, you should take a probiotic. I definitely will. I want to get my gut health back into to the best place possible. Oh, we can get a CAS address added for the 99 instant. Oh, yeah. Can you check H-bar for me, Sammy? Can you look at Bone Shiba Swap? I don't know. We are like full-blown funded out here today. So many super chats. But I think we did them all. Filecoin and DNX are my last two. All right. So DNX came to the 618. It's in a really good place, and it's oversold. And now you just want to look for like a pretty strong divergence. It's not too bad there. It's like a class C. It could be better, but it's not too bad. 22-hour has a nice one. That's strong. That's a really strong time frame for a divergence. Interesting. It looks like you'll get a bounce. For me, just write this in, look for the retest of 74 cents and swing trade it back to 129. That looks like a nice move. Not a lot of resistance for Dynex, and it got sold off, but, it's got some key resistance at the point of control. Does it come all the way to the point of control? It may. But because it bounced so nicely off that 706 area, it's showing signs of support there. And then you zoom into the smaller time frames, and what you're looking for is a flag, something to break out. I would wait for it to break out of the channel personally. And I wouldn't buy the breakout. I would buy the flag after the breakout. All right? Looks like it's going to continue further up to the top of the channel. Touch that 21 if you want to take a scalp trade. Possible little flag here. Sorry. But it's like, I don't know. It all depends, you know what I mean? 25,862, so we'll see. We will see. Anyway. Let's look at Filecoin. I mean, these all look horrible. They're all inside of this like symmetrical mess. You're either going up or down, right? Now, if you DCA, these are great places to buy. You buy beat-up's price action. If it goes lower, you get ready for more. I mean, you have to have a bag and you have to believe in it. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taking the financial advice. But when I'm DCAing, like, I'm ready for the long haul and I can handle it. You know, if you can't handle it, then don't do it, right? Most people get in and then they can't handle it. They sell the bag. That's the problem. They get emotional over a 2-year DCA, you know. So that's a symmetrical triangle. You're getting tighter in the zone. You want to look at your daily. Putting to the downside with kind of more momentum. 6 hour, 4 hour, both want to pump. 1 hour wants to roll over on you just like Bitcoin. So to me, I see downside for tonight. Can you hang out here? Look for the retest of 318 to 322. Tight channel. Really, you want the retest of 322. And you want to ride 322 to 330. That's like the swing trade of the for Filecoin there. But I wouldn't be surprised if we did go lower. But honestly, I can't tell you. It's a 50-50 pattern. The best place would be to buy the retest of these two areas if you went along it. All right. And it could probably barely retest here or here for a short. So you're looking for retest. You're looking for a breakout, and then it will come back and try to come back into the pattern again. And that's really what you want to play, my humble opinion. All right. Okay. And shout out to everyone that gave a super chat. Cody Macwin, Patrick Bellini, all the amazing people there in the fan funding. We love you. We appreciate you. It means the world to us that you would do that. All right. Okay. Doge looks like a bottom here. Lifer, sir, have you looked at XRP yet? No, not yet. Not tonight. Homemade sauerkraut, too. Ooh, gross. File need out of drama. I got her. Tastes like plain yogurt, but far more intense. Does Greek yogurt is good too? Kimchi, sauerkraut, kombucha. Just walked into my two Shiba siblings, one red, one black, and tan. I'm back. Let's check BCH for the week. Bro tip. That's cool, man. Shiba Inu dogs coming on to say hi, right? They're like, hey, daddy. Follow me on Twitter, @CryptoLifer33. I greatly appreciate it. I even put out a trade now and again to Twitter that you may not get anywhere else. Follow me on x.com, twitter.com. 17,100 followers on our way up and grinding. I really appreciate it. On our way to 20,000 followers. I'm telling you, I feel we're going to have more Twitter followers than YouTube followers at one point. It seems to be growing pretty fast, so it's pretty awesome. So Bitcoin, I see is going sideways for the night. The 1 hour is oversold. I would expect to move to the downside. Unless you get a crazy short squeeze and you break on out. I'm saying that tomorrow morning when I do my update, we're somewhere in this green box for BTC. All right. BOOKMAP suggests that we could go a little higher. At the end of the day, the more liquidity to the downside, but these guys are higher. So it does say that we go higher than lower. It's the closest place. It says we'll go up a little more quicker and then maybe likely come further down. But BOOKMAP does suggest, but it's pretty flat. And we're not getting a lot of movement too. Price action has been absolutely flat, barely moving for the night. It's been kind of like watching paint dry. All right. Finally got a little bit of a move back to the upside here. This may finally be the pump, right? $15 was looking like it was going to get a big move to the upside. Still is in this tight. See, it's getting tighter in this channel. Moving averages are super tight above the 200 SMA. That usually means a big pump is happening, right? So, but we tried that before and we got nothing. Absolutely nothing there. And tried it again, nothing there too with resistance. So we'll see. Weekend trading can be very, very tough as explained and demonstrated. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to jump on out for the night. I appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Shout out to Gina Bombina. Shout out to Stack McChange. Shout out to GF Burke. Shout out to everybody here. Bro Tip. Enter the Void. Guys at the beginning and continues his experience. Enter the Void is a crazy movie. I've seen it many, many times. Pretty cool movie. They use a really small little... Have you ever watched making of that movie? They used a small model and he was like moving all around with the camera. It's pretty cool. They actually kind of showed the model in the movie a little bit, right? It's weird. Just walk my 2 Shibis. That's so cool, man, that you have 2 dogs. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Let's sip the water. Put the lemon into the water. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for being here with me tonight. And, you take your trades however you want. Just be careful. Always use a stop loss or mitigate or learn how to use $1 with 0 liquidations. If you don't know what I just said, take the class tomorrow morning tomorrow at 12 Eastern Standard Time. Jump on in, which is 9 a.m. for Master Friend, which is good for you. It's a good time to do class. 9 a.m. is great, man. I love waking up and doing a 9 a.m. class on a weekend. Like, you finish at 12, you feel accomplished, you're good, then you can take your family to like a lunch or dinner or hang out or eat at home, whatever, So anyway, God bless each and every one of you. Look at 877 back up again, playing games, man. They're just going after whoever is around. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow for a weekend morning update, and we'll be back at it like we are every single day. Don't do what I did tonight. Tonight was just kind of crazy. I apologize. But everyone, I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. God bless each and every one of you. And, don't do anything I wouldn't. Sign up for class tomorrow, and you can still email my wife. She will take class up until 12 o'clock our time. So, you have till like 11:30 in the morning if you change your mind at the last minute. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Oh my God, I almost fell down. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.